I didn't feel pressure to join. I was like, I had a family in gangs in Virginia, and they came to me. They were like, "You should start something around here in Maryland, so we could start growing." So I never got jumped in there. So it's another chapter that began in Maryland. So basically, it's like my family was like, I had mostly my family. So we're like, okay, we're gonna start it here. We were kind of at the beginning in Maryland, because they was already in Virginia, so we wasn't no leader or none of that stuff. So since we had the yes from the people from PA, they were like, go ahead. We didn't have to get jumped in or anything like that. So once we started here, we first started off just by friends, and then like people used to get jumped by another gang, and by like VL, MS, and all that stuff. Like sometimes they used to be outside cash a check. Some guys, especially like African Americans, waiting for you, rob you and all that stuff. They were getting tired of that, of getting robbed. So they come to us. They were like, "Look, I want to get in. Or can you back me up? Y'all getting deep. I want to get in your gang, or we need protection from y'all too." So that's how that has started here too in Maryland. I'm the one that put them in. They didn't pressure me. I pressured them. I told her, "Look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna start this." So that's how everything started. Nobody, I don't like being no follower from nobody. Yeah, because probably I don't want to be no follower. I don't want to follow nobody's steps. I want them to follow me. Yeah. Yeah, I was working one day and this guy, he ran into me. He was like, "Dude, I need help on getting my tattoo removed," and then I go to church and everything. So I decided it was like, I thought he was playing around because he looked like a regular person. He didn't look like, he wasn't dressed up or anything. So he approached me and he was like, "You need help or anything like that? You do want tattoo removed?" He saw my teardrops. I had 2 teardrops. They coming off. And I was like, "You got information or anything?" He gave me a Montgomery County business card. And he called a number right in front of me. He was like, "I'm not playing." Like, I used to be a MS gang member, and I like helping young members to get out the gang. So when he called the person in Montgomery County, that's when I was like, "Yeah, he's for real." So he gave me information. I got home. I told my brother, "I'm gonna go to this center." And my brother was like, "Man, they probably playing you. They gonna jump you. They gonna do this to you." Especially in Langley Park. I don't live in Langley Park. I live in Riverdale, around Riverdale area. In Riverdale and Langley Park, it's 2 different things. Mexican and Salvadorian. So my brother was like, "Don't go. They gonna hurt you." So I decided to come on my own, and I had an interview and all that stuff. They see if I was like going to qualify for the program for the tattoo removal, and after that I qualified and I was starting to get involved in more stuff, like more programs in here. Not a lot of people know my story. A lot of people just think, "Oh, he's a gang member. He's in the street." I got like the way I feel now. I feel like I'm more sensitive now than when I used to be younger. Younger, I used to be crazy. I didn't care. And now, like, I see a little kid running by himself, I feel like, "Oh man, with his mom, with his dad." And I feel more sensitive now than when I was younger. And I think that she knew part of how I started, how everything started, and she forced me and she helped me to keep being in here. And that's when I met Monica and more people. Started meeting more people because they changed people here. So, but just because they changed people here, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna change, stop coming. So if I like coming here, I'm gonna come, and nobody pressured me to come. I come on my own. I drive up here, so I probably change, but not that as fast as now. Probably like 4 years later from now. Because like if I wouldn't have met that guy, he got me like at that moment that I was like, yeah, I want to change. Because if I was still in the gang, I was still in the gang at the time that he met me. But if I was still in the gang before and didn't met him, I was still gonna be running with my gang, wouldn't care about anything. Had my daughter, just work, take care of my daughter, and then go with my friends in the weekends to come back take care of my daughter. But if that's how it would be. But now that I think that's good that I met him, that he met me. Yeah. I went to a panel for identity here in Georgetown University, like the beginning of the year, and I just went 2 weeks ago. I went to Annapolis for do like a speech for all the cops, talking about my life, how they could help gang members, what's going on, all that stuff. Actually, I was nervous and all that, and because I thought it was gonna be like a special group of people who dress up and all that. I was the only one dressed up. They were just dressed like street guys, and I was like, oh man, that's why I can't dress up. Yeah, but they were asking me questions and all that, and they were. I thought I was like a clown just in front of them. I thought they were gonna be laughing at me, but it wasn't like that. They were writing notes. They were getting information from me. They were paying attention. I thought they were gonna pay attention. And after my presentation, they came up to me. They were like, man, they gave me hugs, grabbed me. They were like, man, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good. There's not a lot of people out here that want to do what you're doing. If a lot of members, a lot of young members that think there's not nothing out there, they should come and visit and get help from here. I mean, because there's not a lot of people that are gonna actually, they're gonna help you out. There's not a lot of people that are gonna spend the time doing things that like they doing here. People got things to do. They really, I don't know if they get paid good or not, but they're here to help you, and they're here to help. And not a lot of people gonna be here for volunteering or anything like that. People won't get paid. If you're gonna help somebody, they were like, I want some money. I'm not gonna help them for nothing. So I think they doing good, and they helped me. So like I told you, I had a different attitude when I came. And like I feel sensitive now, cause like I used to be all tough. I used to be in the street. Sometimes when I do be in the street, I still be like a little bit tough, but I got a weak heart now. I be like, something, I don't know if it's because of my daughter and all that, but my family, my mom and all that, but I feel way different now.